Mikah Meyer was inspired by his late father's love for the road and his devotion to God, but his faith has taken him on a whole different journey.
These are experiences you can only have by standing at that mountaintop and looking around, staring out into God's creation and seeing the splendor.
Mikah Meyer is no stranger to life on the road. The 32-year-old adventurer has seen it all, from the heights of the Grand Canyon to the depths of the Pacific Ocean. It's all a part of his effort to set a world record as he travels to every National Park Service site in the country, all 417 of them in one trip.
So this has been your home for the
past 2 years, yeah.
couple years.
I sleep in parking lots and have driven over 44,000 miles in this sucker.
Oh my gosh. And
Ready
this is
to
your
go.
map of this is your journey.
In the last 2 years, Mikah has traveled nonstop in his van, visiting more than 300 national park sites, coast to coast. He has one more year to go. It's a trip inspired by Mikah's father, Larry, a Lutheran minister with a love for the open road. He passed away when Mikah was just 19 years old.
It just totally changed my perspective as far as tomorrow's not guaranteed. And my dad often joked if he hadn't been a pastor, he probably would have been a trucker because he just loved driving so much.
Being on the road with him, or some of your fondest memories. Do you feel like he's along with you on this journey?
Totally. I mean, the life values I would have gained with him on those road trips, I hope that I'm able to pick up through the people I meet and the experiences I have.
But over the last few months, Mikah's mission has grown into more than just honoring his dad or breaking a world record. He's setting out to build bridges.
So what they're going to do is tow me on
As he began sharing his adventures online, Mikah kept a secret, one he was afraid would cost him people's support.
You are gay, and was it hard, the way you were raised, to come out?
It was super hard. I mean, they say you have to choose. You can either be gay and you can't be a Christian, or you can be a Christian and you have to stay in the closet. I spent my whole life praying that God would keep me from being gay. And the answer I kept getting back from God through prayer was, it's okay, stop asking. It's okay, be who you are. I love you as you are. The world can know that they are welcome to be who God made them to be. And
Mikah decided to start visiting churches along his trip. And as he stepped onto the pulpit, he stepped out on faith, and he began sharing his story.
I've been at some churches where the pastor said, we've never talked about LGBT issues in our church. You'll be the first person maybe they've ever known who's an openly gay Christian.
In this life we've come so far.
The response was powerful. People embraced his message of God's inclusive love.
People come up to me crying and they say, my daughter's a lesbian, or my nephew is gay, or my uncle's transgender, and they pour out their hearts to me because for the first time maybe in their church they felt allowed to.
Mikah's living his story and brings some healing to others who have felt that estrangement from this place that is supposed to be so welcoming.
How has your faith guided you through this entire process?
When I began this, people told me it couldn't be done. So having the faith that I could be who I was and still do this project, and that people would embrace it and that it would change lives,
Makes you feel pretty good.
it's a humbling and awesome experience.
Though Mikah never had the chance to come out to his father, he says his dad would be proud of who he is today.
He's just in heaven laughing because his son, who swore he'd never be a minister, is basically leading a ministry across the country. Now I'm able to follow his footsteps and help provide a world of inclusion for people who don't see themselves otherwise.
A world Mikah is discovering and creating, one bold and faith-filled step at a time.
Mikah says it's been such a powerful feeling not only to be accepted, but also celebrated by his faith. And he wants other gay Christians to feel the same. He still has another year to go, y'all, on this journey, and more people to meet and to inspire. And if y'all want to follow along, go to today.com to hear more about his journey. But he is incredible.
It's a great story.
Yeah, it took a lot of courage.
A lot of bravery.
And that voice, I was not expecting him to have a set of pipes like that.
Yeah, I can sing too.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.